Well, one of the top questions that we get asked about our longer trips is, how do we stay clean? And to be honest, we clean ourselves. It's pretty simple, but there are two approaches to it that I want to cover, and then we'll look at the difference between the different shower systems that we use, and give a breakdown as to maybe which one might be better for you. But on the shorter trips or in between showers, I feel I need to take a shower about every 3 days. Sometimes more often, sometimes you can stretch it, just kind of depends on the weather and everything. But in between showers, I still need to clean up. I need to clean my armpits. I need to clean downtown. I need to be fresh and clean. And for that, I use these Rugged Revive sponge bath wipes. I love these things. Not much of a scent to them. They're aloe vera infused, good for sensitive skin. They're dry wipes. So you take one out and it feels like a thick scrub brush type thing, but very soft. And you get it wet, it lathers up, you can clean yourself, and then you just dry off. There's no rinsing. So you can do it up in the tent, no problem. Add water, lather up, scrub down, towel off. Very simple. And these things work great for those in-between showers or short trips. Anything longer than about 3-4 days, I'm going to want to shower, and sometimes more. It just depends. So there's two different systems that we use. We have the Gasland Go Shower 3. This is a portable unit. It can be battery powered or power station powered. And the Gasland Go Shower 5. So one is going to be more portable. One of them is going to be fixed. And let's talk about the differences. Okay, let's start with the Go Shower 3. This system here, as I said, it has a built-in battery. It's 4,000 milliamp hours, so it should last a decent time. It takes about an hour and a half to charge that battery. The one thing about it is the power switch is on the bottom. So you have to remember when you're done charging it to turn it off, and when you're done using it to turn it off. Otherwise, the battery will just drain without being used. See if I go and turn it on. Hey, I actually have power because I was smart enough to turn it off the last time. But multiple times I have forgot to turn that switch off. And so I just plug it into a power station. Good to go. The built-in water pump. This is rated for 20,000 BTUs an hour. So, I mean, that's pretty respectable. This will put out some hot water. Don't get me wrong, this will do some really hot water. Runtime on a full charge is 1.66 hours. And let's see, fuel source propane, electrical input 12 volt, talked about that. It will automatically shut off if the water gets to be 122 degrees. So little safety precaution there. So if you're trying to like recirculate the water to get it warm, it won't take much before it's overheating that water. And the water flow is 0.8 gallons per minute. So, I mean, that's pretty respectable. And generally with this guy, I tend to go through about 2.5 to 3 gallons of water per shower. So not too bad. And I'll take one of these aquatainers with me as, to put my water in. So I can fill it up from my trailer, or I'll fill it up in advance, of course. And then this being about 7 gallons, I should get 2 good showers out of this. And then I can pull water from other sources. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up, and I'll show you like the output and stuff from it. All right, I've got a propane bottle attached to the back. The internal battery should have a charge on it. I'm just going to hit on off. It says my inlet temperature is 70 degrees. I'm going to turn the pump on, and poof, I hear it fire up in there, and we should start seeing the water temperature go up. 86 degrees, 91, 93. So very quickly, we've got some hot water going. It's 102, 104, 106. So it works really well. You got some adjustment on the shower head. And we can control the amount of water coming out from just a trickle to full power, and we can start and stop the flow from the handle. So very easy. All right, turn this guy off. So that's the Go Shower 3 Max. This thing sells for $395.99. So very convenient, very portable, very easy to set up. Works great. I mean, I've got nothing bad to say about it. And for being able to just take it and have its own internal battery, assuming you remember to turn the power switch off, this is going to just be basically pull it out and play. And if you want to run down to the river and, you know, lake, whatever, and just throw the pump in the water, you are good to go. So some advantages of this in terms of portability. I can just pick it up, put it where I want to take a shower, and I'm good to go. The other one, not so simple. So let me take this stuff down and I'll go over the Go Shower 5. Now with the Gasland 5, it's great if you're going to mount it somewhere and you just want something that's as close to ready to go as possible. On mine, I have plumbed in to my water tank. So my water tank goes to the pump, which goes directly up there. So all my water, anytime I use water from the tank, it's going through the heater. But if there's no propane connected, it's not going to turn on. So I can have cold water or hot water, just depending on whether I have propane connected to it or not. So for propane right now, I'm coming over here to a Flame King 10-pound bottle, make life really easy. And it's got the 2D batteries on the bottom. The tool controls are for temperature and water output. So I can control how much water is going through the system, which can help you sometimes dial in the perfect temperature. You want the combination of water temperature and water flow. If you have high temperature and high flow, the temperature may not be as warm as you want, but if you turn down the water, it may have more time to heat the water. So it's just a matter of getting it fine-tuned. Just like the other one, you're adjusting the temperature until you get it just right. Here, you've got two controls to try and dial it in really nicely. In terms of specs, it is rated for 1.32 gallons per minute, so it can put out a little bit more water than the other one. It's rated for 34,000 BTU, so it can get hotter for sure and quicker. Water pressure, it needs between 4 and 110 PSI. So I don't know how much pressure my pump is putting out, but I asked and it's within that boundary. You've got 1/2-inch fittings and like regular fittings. So I just had to use some adapters to get it all working the way I wanted to. And it weighs 10 pounds and this unit costs $178.99. So it is a good bit cheaper than the other one because it doesn't have a battery in it, doesn't have some of the other things to go with it. So it's really just a tankless water heater. So I have it dialed in over here, and in theory, I turn the power, or I turn the water on from here, I should see the panel light up and tell me that it's starting to heat. Yep. We've got hot water. So again, pretty quick to get hot water out of it. My water pump is pretty loud, I'll admit that. But if I'm just taking a shower, I really don't care how loud it is. I mean, I'm at camp. It doesn't bother me. So between those two, I think you've got some good options. I think the wipes are a great option for short term, but a shower system is definitely well worth it for long term. And these Gasland products have been holding up. They've been working great. I've been using them. They've been on the last, I don't know, half dozen trips or so, and have not failed me at all. Sometimes I will say it feels like you go through a lot of water to get it up to temperature. And I think that's a matter of just kind of dialing it in right. I've turned down the water output, and that seems to help get it up to temperature quicker. It's still putting out way more water than I need to, and I can just adjust that with the handle here by just pushing it in slightly or pulling it out and get that adjusted. But I found that turning down the water outlet up there kind of slows everything down. And when we're camp showering, I mean, we're like getting wet, we're soaping down, we're rinsing off. We don't need a ton of water coming out of this thing. So I think that's a good way of doing it. I would like to see, some additions to this. Like I said, get rid of the D batteries, just have a 12-volt connection, maybe some quick connect fittings coming standard just to make it easier to set up. But otherwise, I mean, it's a great unit. I have the roller cam on here just to keep it snugged up so it's not vibrating at all, but that's not really a structural piece. There's actually screws on the back. But I think it's a great unit. And the Go Shower 3 for portability, I think is fantastic. So if I'm taking Optimus or Optimus with the trailer, I'm going to have the other one. This one is basically now built into Bagheera here. So both solutions are excellent, and you need to decide which is right for you. This one being $179.99 versus the other one being $395. I mean, that's it's $110 price difference, $120 price difference, but you get the convenience of being able to just take it up, pick it up, move it, and take it anywhere you want. This one, you're limited to the length of your shower hose as to how far you can get away from it. So check them out at gaslandchef.com. Big thank you to Gasland for providing these to me for our usage. And I wanted to share how we've been using them and what you think of them. If you like these types of videos, please share and let us know. Click subscribe so that you get notifications of them. And if you want to support what we do, consider joining us on Patreon, where there's a couple different levels on there, and we do some Patreon-specific giveaways, Patreon invite-only events, things like that. We try and take care of the Patreons as we can. Some of them have received product that I've gotten that I didn't need, and so we put it on their vehicle, stuff like that. So Patreons, definitely, I try and take care of them because they're taking care of us. Check them out at patreon.com/Trail Traveler. So in the meantime, besides staying clean, stay safe out there, and we'll see you on the trails.